Morning, Gav. Great
Morning, Russ. How are we today?
Good for a bloke that's 100 kilometres away that I can't see thanks to border closing. Hopefully we'll get together in person at some stage in the near future.
Yeah, that'd be nice. But yeah, we're not that far away, but we can't reach out.
In the meantime, today I just wanted to have a bit of a chat about your book. And I suppose in my industry, after you've been in the industry very similar time to me, there's a degree of scepticism about experts and telling us what to do. So I just want to clear that one up with you first. So my understanding is you were on the tools as a young bloke, and you've been there, done that, and you transitioned into IT and were a front runner with Terry Flanagan with AutoQuote back in the day. And then it's sort of transitioned into your own software package, and you get to the end, and well, that's a harsh word, isn't it? Getting to the end. You're now at a time where you can share those experiences. Is that in 15 words or less? Is that it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's absolutely what happened. Love this game. I remember being in my own shop and doing things like the old cut and shuts, and nowadays they're something that's sort of scorned at. But back then it was commonplace to do a cut and shut. And as long as you sleeved your sills and sleeved your pillars, and you could make them equally as strong, if not stronger, than what the original car was. And so I had a great deal of joy in seeing, two halves of a car set apart, and then all of a sudden coming together as two different colours, and then making it into one again. And so a great passion in the industry, Russ. And then, transition with Terry at AutoQuote, great mentor of mine, love the guy dearly. A guy that really knows his numbers, really knows his costings, fights tooth and nail for the industry to get the best deal he can for repairers. He's a true legend of the industry. That's how I see Terry. And I only spoke to him a couple of days ago. And then from there, running my own consultancy business, and then that led into software. And the software came about because I thought, well, I can't keep using spreadsheets. I've got to be able to scale this business and make it a bit easier on myself. I can't get to everybody. And that's where Planning Plus came in. And for me, it's been a great journey on this because it's taken me to different countries, and I've met some amazing people in different countries that use our software, and had some great conversations and learn a lot from these people as well. Because as one of Terry Flanagan's great lines is, none of us are as good as all of us. And if we can all learn a little bit from each other, we can just improve that 1% here or there. And now, writing a book, really just pumped on this because it's something that was inside my head for a while, and I just wanted to get it out and put it down. And I just wanted to, what were the subject matters that came to mind for me when I was conceptualizing this? And they just kept coming to me, and then I just kept writing, and then I'd change it up. And here we are some 15, 16 months later, and we've got it now as a print version. And we've also got it on Amazon as an ebook, and we've also got it now on Audible and a few of the audio channels. So yeah, pretty pumped.
Yeah, good. Yeah, and I was lucky enough several months ago to get a sneak peek at it and read it. And it was one of those things where you pick it up and you go, oh, I'll read a bit now, and I'll read a bit later. And I actually read it in one hit. It wasn't a hard read. Our industry, I keep referring to our industry. Maybe I'm a bit slower than the rest of them, but reading's probably not my strong point. But I did enjoy the book, and you hung up, and then the first question I asked you then was, when's book number 2 coming out? I'll jump to that one now. Is there a second one coming at all?
Well, I'm not real sure on this one, Russ, but the feedback that I've been getting so far has been really, really encouraging. And maybe in the second book, we could look at diving a little bit deeper, but I'm actually in the process of writing another book at the moment, but it's not a book for the industry. It's another book that I've had inside my head, and I needed to get it out. And it's something that I'm passionate about as well. And I'm about 60% through writing that book. And it's actually a self-help book. And that's because I do, when I coach people and stuff, I do it a little bit alternately. It's more about, I love the engagement with people and just being able to help them from that personal level as well. So I'll get that one out of the way first, and then we'll see if the feedback is to go to know your numbers number 2.
Yeah, no, fair enough. So yeah, so internal of this book, the Know Your Numbers, is several chapters, and my summary of the trade is that all my time in it, you've got the business is broken down into 3 sections: panel, paint, and parts. And then obviously the tradies look after the panel and the paint. Then the parts is looked after by admin, and that all gets brought together under the business owner. So most business owners are former tradies. You'll get the odd bloke that's not from the trade, or female that's not from the trade, but by and large, that third has always been around. Do you find that shop owners that have spent 4 or 5 years learning to be a tradie then think that because they're a tradie they can do admin? Is it an arrogance, or is it just a not understanding just how important the front end or the admin of the business is?
That's a great question, because I was one of those. I was the tradie on the floor that then transitioned into the office. And that's where my world changed, because I always thought that the people up the front were lazy and didn't really do a lot.
Yeah.
Until I landed there myself. And then that's where my true journey as a business person truly began. And it is a transition, and because we're so passionate about what we do, we know we can fix the car. We know we've got these beautiful hands that have helped us do that. But then we transition into the office where we've got to use more of the upstairs to say, well, what is this business about? And what do I want from this business? What's my vision and my purpose with this business? And that's a difficult thing to step into. So if there's help around, reach out and get the help, because why try to do something that someone else has already done? If you can leverage that knowledge from other people, and there's lots of people around that can help, take advantage of that and really just dig deep into knowing the true drivers of your business.